so I'm trying to multitask of thinking and comb.
With your 2 fingers.
I'm not even using both of them. I'm just using the little one. I don't even know.
I'll tell you what, like MetroCon is one of my favourites. Like, I'm not just saying that. MetroCon is one of my favourites. Like this year, when I thought I wasn't going to get the passport in time, and my brain honestly went, "You might not be going to MetroCon." It broke me inside.
We were saying it's really weird because when we go to a lot of overseas conventions, it feels like, oh my god, I'm in another country. This isn't home. This is really weird. But now when we come here, we don't feel out of place at all. We kind of just feel like we know, because we know all the streets around. We know loads of people here. We're happy to get in a car and just drive. And it doesn't feel like a foreign convention anymore. It just feels like part of our general convention schedule, which is really cool. No.
Yeah.
Emotions.
Emotions.
So yeah, this is probably our favourite place just because we know so many people here and you have awesome theme parks.
Wait,
and the
one.
food.
No more food conversations.
We have filming theme parks.
I have so much food. There are so many places that are all you could eat over here. It would be huge if I lived here. We go back, you've always lost a couple of pounds because of the heat. If it's me and Charlotte, we always put it on because of the food.
Because I live completely on sugar.
And then just burn it all off.
It's like a real Left 4 Dead thing for me in the morning. I just grab my shot of adrenaline.
Would you like sponsor?
Oh no, we've got so much shopping. Thank you. I can't accept more. I might
Die.
Well, the dog
Sugar cone.
Yeah, the dog said to me once that I went to see him, and he was like, "Oh, I'm just gonna take your blood pressure stuff," because I told him I had these symptoms, and I was like, "Oh, I'm tired. I'm this, and this." And he took my blood pressure, and he went, "You want to get checked for diabetes?" I was like,
This was right before we were going to LA, and Jack was just like, "I'll do that when I get back."
I'm not going to America.
And then you never did.
No. It was just a case of, I felt like saying to him, "Look, if I die of a sugar overdose, put on my grave, I died the way I wanted to die." You know, a happy man. Yeah, Roxas.
What's your favorite food?
All of it.
Macaroni cheese.
Oh.
Anywhere that does macaroni cheese.
Chicken. But not American chicken. You guys don't do chicken, right? Well, I imagine some places do, but your fast food places definitely don't. Oh. I miss KFC. The first thing I'm doing when I get back home.
But they have green coleslaw.
Hmm?
In Canada, they have green coleslaw.
I've never had it.
It's nasty.
Your guys' coleslaw here is a lot better than ours back home because it's just kind of a mayonnaise mess. And a lot of the time, if you get it from like takeout places, you'll get it in a pot and you open it and it's almost kind of congealed on the top, and you're sat there thinking, I don't know how long this has been there, but that's not coleslaw. I think every time we've got coleslaw as part of a pizza or something takeaway as part of the meal, it never gets.
Never.
But over here it's lovely.
Yeah, over here it's good.
It's American.
America.
America does something good. America does American food.
Exactly, no, it's good.
Kelly, you said that have you ever been to Publix, the supermarket here, and had their fried chicken?
No.
It's the best fried chicken you ever.
Oh, it is.
Publix, let's go.
There's literally one like
Does
Kelly.
someone around there do it?
There's one like 5 minutes from
Do I
here.
do it? If you go to lunch there.
It's a supermarket, but they have really good fried chicken there. It's so much better than KFC.
I work at Publix. I can attest to this. Their fried chicken is amazing.
No, like you can literally walk to it from here. Walk across the way.
I'll go anyway.
They have mac and cheese.
Best thing is it's all in
Oh,
one.
look at the time. Yeah, in the white wig.
Marvel or DC?
Marvel.
Simple question.
Do you guys
do DC cosplays?
A thing.
Go again.
No.
There, yeah, exactly.
Are you reading the ingredients?
She's kind of disappointing. Going on the ground.
I know what raisins taste like, but it even says just great.
It's a new experience.
And knowing is half the battle. There. Put the raisins down. Put it on the floor. On the table. I'm gonna make you eat a box of them later.
Does anybody have any proof?
No.
Publix.
So angry.
Public
Yeah.
service.
Well,
I'm done.
are you sulking?
I am.
Would you like a raisin?
No, I was. Go home. Convention's over.
Dismiss up.
Nathan!
Never done.
Yeah, never done one. We were trying to get into it.
We tried to do D&D, and we bought this starter kit, and it basically walks you through how to make your first D&D character. And I think we did mine. By the time I'd finished, no one else could be bothered to do it anymore. So it never happened. And we go LARPing, which is basically D&D but in cosplay, in the real world, in a field. And we went to that, and one of the guys who is part of we're part of a really big joint group, and one of the guys in the other group is a chap in his like 60s or so. He's this really old guy. He's got like pure white hair. He looks like he looks like he'd be the old wizard at the back of the tavern, like with his hood up, just nursing his one ale for the entire watching young travellers come through. And he was decided that it'd be really funny if he did essentially LARPception. So he did his own version of a D&D game at the LARP game. So we were our LARP characters playing our D&D characters whilst in an in-character tavern, and all I can remember from the entire game is that a character called Scumbag Jim was invented, and that Danny was Scumbag Jim, and now he has brewed an ale which we sell in our bar that we run called Scumbag Jim, and it was the strangest experience. I didn't even know what I was doing. I was like, I don't even know who I am anymore. What am I? Where are we? Yeah, it was a very interesting experience. That's about the only proper D&D game I've actually managed to play. Scumbag Jim game. And in the end, he said to us, "You've done it completely wrong." We ended up going to this prison and questioning Scumbag Jim for about 20 minutes. And when we asked him what we were meant to achieve, he was like, "You weren't even meant to go there. Just roll with it and let you carry on. We achieved nothing. What is it with us and achieving nothing?"
We're good at that.
Yeah. Yeah, not this one. We just got the life story of Scumbag Jim and how we ended up in prison, and it was completely irrelevant. Don't even know what we were trying to do. That's all I can remember.
I wasn't there, so
Wandering off somewhere, aren't you?
no, I wasn't at that time.
Oh, weren't
I
you?
was working like a human.
Human cosplay.
It's become unpinned.
What's your favorite theme park?
Universal Studios.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Disney's good, but Universal.
I just had to ask, make sure.
Every time we come, like when we come over in a big group, if we're here for more than 4 days, like we are now, like if we go to the parks and
If we have to do one or the other, it's always
it's
Universal.
always Universal. And there's one year it's like, I don't think we're gonna go, and I almost was like, I'm not going to America. That's how much it's a deciding vote for me.
Although we have been told it's kind of a good thing we're not going to Universal this year because of the whole new Harry Potter world thing. Although on the other hand, we probably would have gotten on every other ride within about 20 seconds. So, but yeah. We love it. The Spider-Man ride! I love Spider-Man.
The whole.
All of them are good. We haven't been on the Transformers one there. Oh, is it there?
Yes.
Yeah, that's the only one we hadn't got on because when we were here last time there was something like a
4 or 5 hours.
it was literally about 40 minutes till the park closed, but there was still a 2-hour line waiting for it.
Wow.
So we were like, But no, they closed the queue line anyway, so we couldn't join the queue. But it was a 2-hour one anyway because we were with a friend who worked there. It was like, oh, we might be able to get you in the line. We were like, no, it's just I can't stand that long waiting for like a 30-second ride. My brain just won't allow me to.
Yeah, and Spider-Man top.
Spider-Man.
What's your least favorite American food?
Yeah, American KFC is pretty bad, but I don't know, because I'm kind of assuming if I don't like the idea of it, I probably haven't eaten it yet. I don't know.
Yeah, I never try. I'm such a person. I stick to all my ways. Like if there's cheese on the menu, that's what I go for. So I'm never disappointed.
I don't know. I can't think of anything. KFC was bad, but I don't know if it's the worst American food because all I was doing was comparing it with British KFC, which is 100% superior. I don't know. No, can't think. I'll keep thinking about it because it's a food question, so it's therefore an important one. If I come up with an answer, I'll just interject with it, no matter what the topic. Yeah.
What has been your favorite cosplay to do so far?
Mystique in the full thing, like not my half and half one. But it's also one of the least comfortable ones, which always seems to be the way. The ones that you think you look the best in are the ones that you never want to wear.
Thorin is my favourite one, but oh god, the time it takes to get into him is just so. And just pad up with upholstery foam and thermal blankets and leather and stuff, and it's just like I go from being like that dwarf to that body that I've lost all my water weight in it.
It's good because he has such a big sort of wig and beard for it that when Jack's getting ready and takes all the he's just got the hair and beard on, but none of the costume. We've got this massive dwarf head and then this skinny chicken man body.
We must skinny chicken man body.
And it makes me so happy. We've got a picture of him wearing just the wig and the beard because we've been at a con and he'd taken the rest of the costume off. And he just had his Xavier Institute shirt on. And it just looked like someone had stuck Thorin's head on the body of like a 14-year-old child. Brilliant.
14-year-old child body.
It was so good. It made me so happy.
But as a whole, I like Loki just because of the response.
Because Loki.
Yeah, and he's just so much fun to be.
It's kind of that difference between which costumes do we think we look best in and which ones do we have the most fun in. Because they vary differently. Like, I think I look best in Mystique. Like, I also really like my Darth Talon I did. But did I have the most fun in it? God, no. I was so self-conscious the entire time, and I was always worried that my ass would fall out of my pants or paint would rub off on someone, so it wasn't the most fun one. Tony's probably been the most fun one.
Yeah, Tony's.
Because of the amount of stuff Charlotte does.
The Avengers are always
Tony is your spirit now.
He really is.
Every time Charlotte's near his door, it makes me so happy. So angry at the same time.